What is good, E-Crew? Welcome back to the channel. On today's vlog, we'll talk about this e-bike that we just put together. It's definitely one of the cooler looking e-bikes in the market. And it's, many of you guys know, it's the Rumble Air from Rumble Motors. So excited to take this out for a spin. And this is the first go around my neighborhood. I'm definitely not gonna go far because literally it's my first 5 minutes with it. My buddy Jerry, he had big plans for this frame originally, but he ended up making a buzzer on instead because this is a big bike to port around, and I can definitely attest that it's like a foot longer and a foot taller than the Super73 S2. Alright, let's get a good look at this bike. Basically, I had a spare ariel rider, xclass 52 volts motor. I had a spare one, and it happened to just fit the swing arm for this bike. So Jerry already gave me the frame long time ago, but this has been sitting in the garage just doing nothing, and I just pieced everything together. I've never seen a bike so stripped as much as Jerry stripped this bike. Literally, I spent hours on it trying to put things back together. I needed to get a little taller suspension so that the rear wheel, which is the fat tire, kind of evens out and levels out the frame and the seat. I bought 4 suspensions playing around with it, but this one seems to work just fine. It's like it's the 340 mil rear shocks that makes it kind of like a mullet style. So it's 20x4 fat tires on the rear, and in the front it's like a motorcycle tire, 19-inch. Right now it has Shinko tires. This frame needed welding. Jerry literally, like, he took out the gusset area. I think the idea was he was trying to kind of get more mobility on it, but I had to take it to the weld shop. It took about a week, and getting everything fitted. The turning ratio, it's not bad, but it's not great either. Like, and this is like a pretty high bike, even for me. I'm 5'7". I'm gonna have to change the pedals because the pedals are real close to the ground once the suspensions decompresses. So that's something I'm gonna have to fix. Again, this is the first run around. It's 80% done. I don't even have grips. I only have my rear brakes right now. I don't have the headlights. The headlights that come with this bike, though it's cool looking, it's not really functional. It's like a night lamp, if anything. The headlights are shaped like this, which is Rumble Air, kind of their little logo. I didn't have a seat, so I'm gonna make one eventually. Right now it's just padded up yoga mats, but it's actually real comfortable. So what did we do with this bike? This is an Ariel Rider xclass 52 volts. It's running currently the Ariel Rider system on a Rumble Air frame. I'm still need to connect all the electrical lights. Literally, I've had this for months. I've been losing sleep trying to put all of these things together. There's still a lot of things coming in the mail, but I'm glad I kind of put this together to actually get a feel of how it goes. I'm going to get matching Shinko tires in the rear. That's coming in the mail. But so far, the way it's running, it's very quiet on both ends. This is just Kenda tires, and those are Shinko tires. This is a big bike, guys. Like, this is probably the largest bike in my collection. I don't have the exact measurements, but again, it's like a foot longer than the Super 73 and a foot taller than the Super 73, definitely. This is like a motorcycle size, pretty much, in my opinion. But I've always been a fan of this frame. Obviously, I'm not going high-powered, crazy mods to it. I just like leisure. I'm not really out looking for speed. You know, I'm not a speed demon. If anything, I like mountain biking and I like jumping and all that stuff. Let's check out the top speed on this thing. It's kind of scary because I only have rear brakes. So I'm using the same battery, which is 48 volt, 23 amp. The controller, again, it's arielrider. The motor is arielrider. It's not exactly a 52 volt battery, but I should still top 36 miles per hour. But, you know, there's one way to find out, right? Let's kind of get a feeler of this bike. Yeah, it doesn't turn as well. But here, at the stop sign, we'll kind of max throttle. I think I still hear something vibrating, and I think that's a controller. Nothing is set up. All right, here we go. Top speed. Ready, set, go. Oh, it doesn't have a 52 volt torque, for sure. But that's expected. All right, 27 miles per hour, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Huh. It is fully charged. So I guess it was locked at 33 miles per hour. And yeah, this thing feels like a motorcycle, guys. The tank, this tank is like metal. So there's a lot of weight on the top end of the bike, on the top tube. There's no way in hell I'm lifting the front wheel up. Yeah, I gotta check. Something's rattling a little bit. I think it's the brakes. Yeah, it feels like it's the brakes. I don't have it fully adjusted. Pedaling is not bad, I guess, once I get the chains going. This geometry, I don't think it's made for pedaling. At least the tires are real quiet. But like when I got real good suspensions in the front. It's the D&M Volcano. In the rear, it's like the Amazon suspensions. Okay, top speed, let's go. It doesn't have the torque of a 52 volts, that's for sure. Like I don't feel my neck yanking. But at the same time, this is a heavier bike. 33, 34. Okay, I was getting at least 34. It's gotta be the, well, first, I think I gotta bed my brakes, because these are new brakes. Everything, again, was stripped to the bottom. I had to get brakes. I gotta get E-Bike brakes. I've never seen a bike so stripped to the bottom. Everything. I need to get the derailleur for this. I need to get a chain tensioner. All that stuff. Did you hear that? That was like the pedal strike, because I guess I'm that low to the ground, or at least the cranks are because of the geometry, because of the changes that I made. Obviously, it's lower than the regular. Typically, you shouldn't get foot strike, but I'm gonna have to get a shorter crank set overall for this, which I already have. I'm just gonna have to install it. All right, I adjusted the brakes, and now there's no more rattling sound. Now I'm testing its cornering. And actually, I mean, the angle of cornering is not bad, but you don't want to overdo it because, again, the battery's on the top. You don't want to overlean. But these tires are really grippy. Yeah, I'm getting more comfortable on it. But there's no way I'm going to do any jumps or anything like that. But it's definitely a comfortable bike in terms of front and rear suspensions. It's a good combination. Gotta install fenders too, I think. Jerry chopped off the fenders. Everything you can take off, he took off. But it's just nice to kind of feel the rumble air, at least. It's definitely like one of my choices, but because of the steep price and the performance that it offers, I opted out. But even Jerry liked it so much that he's the one that actually ordered one. Let's go down this curve. I just gotta make sure my feet are leveled. Yeah. This thing is a tank, literally. It feels like a Hummer. Like, it feels like driving a Hummer, you know? It's really a long e-bike. I don't even think I would classify this as an e-bike. It's like e-moto, e-moped, kind of. But it's just nice to have everything working. I gotta clean up. I got a lot of stuff to clean up. But yeah, stick around for more content of this electric bike. It's gonna be such a long name. It's gonna be Rumble Air, Ariel Rider, Ariel Rumble Air, Ariel Air, Rumble xclass, whatever it is. Anyhow, like and subscribe for more content. Comment below what you guys think of this bike. I really like the industrial look of this frame. I couldn't just let a frame and a motor sit around and collect dust, you know? But there's no way in hell this is gonna fit in my SUV. I don't think. This is just gonna be my maybe go around town kind of deal. I don't know. But yeah, that's a wrap, folks. See you guys in the next one. Peace.